Hello, crypto bulls, checking in. I guess crypto traders can't assume you're bulls. Checking in on everything. And right now, I don't know if you're all watching the stock market, but it's unlike anything I've ever seen in terms with the amount of FOMO, and we're just seeing names that are potentially going bankrupt shooting up hundreds of percent, and we're seeing, new stock, Nikola Corporation exploding 65%. Tesla's having a big day. The bottom line is there is so much FOMO. I have never seen such widespread FOMO in a market in my entire life. I've seen sector FOMO. I've never seen it like this. This is unreal. I have no idea how we're going to top out. I'm so curious to see how it plays out. We know we're going to pull back hard and fast when it happens, but at this point, we're just going to look for a daily higher low in the S&P 500. Certainly fascinating. Even if you're not trading stocks right now, this is something to be watching, because this is something for the history books in terms of what has taken place over the last 3 months. And hopefully it's bringing more and more people to the realization that this is all just a game of flashing numbers on the screen without much of really any bearing on reality. So looking at the crypto space, it's the most tame thing that I've looked at in a long time. Crypto is tightening up on the daily time frame. Bitcoin, we have our high, low, lower high is 98.88, higher low is 93.70. Tightening daily range, and if the bears get a little bit more follow through from here, we're going to anticipate this daily tightening range until at least middle of this week. I am watching Bitcoin for some potential clues. If Bitcoin breaks bearish and the market is still strong, that's going to be a little bit of an early indication for me to be looking for potential market weakness if we start to see that, but no sign of it at this point. So tightening range, let's see if the 12-hour is more clear. So we can use the 12-hour, high, low, lower high, higher low, and failure to break resistance right now. It's very clear that the bears are defending 98, 98.88, 98.22, 98.15. We also see that the bulls are defending bear breaks. We see these bear breaks into V-shaped recoveries multiple times. So just a tightening range, and we're either going to see a bull break to test 10,400 if we can get over the 9,800s, or a bear break to break the low of that flash dump that we saw to 92.70, which would mean zoom out and look for more significant weekly consolidation to take place if that were to happen. The Bitcoin dominance chart is just sideways 6 days in a row. So sideways in line with the tightening daily range on Bitcoin. We've got the 12-hour time frame. We did get a trend change here with a hold of support and a bull break to a higher high. Actually, I take that back. 66.21, 66.16. So it's tightening up on the 12-hour. Same as Bitcoin. In my opinion, if Bitcoin breaks bullish, we'll likely see a little bit of a bull break on the Bitcoin dominance. And if Bitcoin breaks bearish, I would expect, I'm not sure about that. The correlation recently has been when Bitcoin bulls show up, the Bitcoin dominance chart goes up as well. So let's keep it nice and simple. That is what we're keeping an eye out for. ETH also still holding on just fine for the bulls with these daily higher lows. And we can say that 234.48 is a daily higher low right off of daily exponential 12-period support. We need a bull break of 248, and then 253.60 is behind it. If we fail 248 and we break 234, we zoom out and we look for weekly consolidation to potentially be taking place. ETH BTC, daily equilibrium. Lots of tightening ranges here in crypto, and I do expect volatility to spike, perhaps once we see things chill out in the broader markets a bit. But high, low, lower high, higher low. Who would have thought that the broader markets would be seeing an insane amount of volatility while crypto does not? So we're watching for this range to break on ETH BTC. If we get a bear break and lose the daily higher lows, our weekly lower high will then be set in this equilibrium. And if that weekly lower high is set, we know to be paying attention in the end of this summer to how this pattern breaks, because it's going to have significant implications on what to expect on BTC or ETH for the end of 2020. LTC tightening up as well. Anything under 48.07 is a daily lower high, and the bulls are trying to form a higher low compared to 44.52, but not very convincing at this point. Bulls are not really seeing much follow through. Binance, same pattern. Most important resistance is 1790. Most important support, bulls need some follow through for 1685 to be a convincing daily higher low. And it's just these tightening daily ranges, which are either going to see another leg up or weekly consolidation begin to take place. XRP, anything under 207 is a lower high. Bulls are trying to hold the low of the flash dump, 19.7. They're currently still doing so. Link, stronger. Bull flag possible on the daily, holding daily 12-period exponential support. Our daily higher low is set now at 421, and we're looking at 462 as the level that has to break to confirm this daily bull flag and breakout. So still remaining one of the stronger names overall. XTZ, high, low on the same candle, lower high at 308, higher low at 281, and anything under 308 is a daily lower high. And last, we wrap it up with ADA, also a lead bull, daily bull flag possible. Bulls want 825 to be the daily higher low, and we need a break of 886 and 904 to try and confirm that daily bull flag. So just out of that quick look, we got Link and ADA standing out as a couple lead bulls, and we've got everybody else in tightening daily patterns. So again, when we see these tightening daily patterns, we know to slow down our day trading, slow down short-term time frames, because daily tightening ranges mean that hourly time frames can start to get choppy, their trends can become less clear, and we see volume shrink with tightening daily ranges, and we know when there's less volume, there's less volatility, which means there's less opportunity. So at this point, pretty much just sitting on our hands and waiting for the break of the daily time frames, and again, could happen at any point. We're tight enough that that's the case, but if we see the bears get a little bit more follow through today on Bitcoin, we'll be looking at a potential lower high. And again, we could stay within this range for another few days. What I'm going to be watching as well is the daily 12-period exponential support on Bitcoin, which we are constantly grinding and holding. Even after we dipped well below it, bulls saved a close above that level. So it's definitely going to get interesting. We can watch volume, and again, looking at the TradingView alert system that we got, put on those abnormal volume alerts, because when we see these spikes in volume, we know that we are likely breaking our daily ranges. Hope you had a great weekend. We'll end it here with a pretty awesome bear video. Many of you have probably already seen it as I posted it on the YouTube, but if you missed it, pretty special experience the other day. And we'll check back in once we get a break of these tightening daily ranges. Do good things, and we will see you soon.
Oh baby, got the whole crew out. Poor cubs. Oh, get it. Yes. Multiple baby bears in multiple trees.